Hello, I'd like to teach you how to keep backup files in Windows. Okay, so Windows operating system, and I'll show you two things. I'll show you how to keep backups with Windows built-in zip support, and then I'll show you an even better tool which is free, completely free, and that's called 7-Zip. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so there's some files. I'm working in a little directory. I've got some files here I want to back up. Okay, so just select the files you want to back up with the mouse. So click on the first one, hold down the shift key, click on the last one, and then right click, okay, and then go send to, and then select compressed zip folder. Okay, and that's a great little way to do backups. It's quick and easy. It's included in all versions of Windows since XP. And a good thing to do as well is to put the date on the file. And I always put the year first, so 2012, and then the month, and then the day. And I often even put the time. If I'm keeping multiple backups per day, which is something you should be doing when you're doing a lot of work on something, then put the time as well. Okay, it's 1:22 p.m. And you can't put colons or slashes in your file name, so just put minus signs and commas, and that creates a nice little backup file. Okay, if we went forward till tomorrow now, and we wanted to keep another backup, we've done some more work, I could select all the files again, go send to compressed zip. Okay, and we're pretending we're tomorrow now, so I'd give that a different date, 2012, 02, or 03, 01, and it's whatever time. 11:15 a.m. or something like that. Okay, so now I've got my two backup files. And the great thing about doing the dates in that order is when you sort your files by alphabetical order, they come out in that order too. So your most recent backups at the bottom. Okay, so if you need to recover files or restore any files, you can go through your backups until you find the version you want. Okay, so that's a great way to keep files in order. An even better way is to use a tool called 7-Zip. And it's the website is 7-zip.org. Just type that into your browser. Okay, don't put just 7-Zip without the minus sign, because you'll end up with some scamming site. It's 7-Zip. Okay, and there you can download the version that's for your operating system. So if you're running a 32-bit version of Windows, you download that one. If you're running a 64-bit version of Windows, download that one. Okay, so just click the download link. A window will appear saying you've got and it'll give you a countdown to downloading. Here it comes, and it's going to count down and start your download in 5 seconds or whatever. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on. Okay, so 7-Zip's a great little tool. It's completely free, and okay, so it's just doing a scan for viruses. That's good. Okay, so I've copied the downloaded 7-Zip installer. There it is there. So you can double click on that and just go through the install process. Okay, so it's pretty painless. Just click the next button. That's basically it. And there we go. So it's done, finished. Okay, now what you can do is you can click on your files. So there's all the files I want to back up. I don't want to back up the zip files again. They're already backups. Okay, so and then you can go right click, and then you get a little 7-Zip menu appear in your little start menu there. Okay, so I'm right clicking, and then I'm going adding to archive. Okay, so 7-Zip will display a little dialog there that's got all the things in it. Now 7-Zip can either support zip format, which is very common, or it can support tar or WEM. They're pretty rare, especially in the Windows world. Or you can even use 7-Zip's own built-in format. Okay, and that's proprietary only to 7-Zip, so only 7-Zip can open that. Okay, so if you need to use your zip files on other computers, maybe go that one. Okay, I'll stick with zip, I suppose. Okay, and then choose your compression level. I'll go ultra because I want things compressed really smallly. And here's where you enter your password. Okay, so just enter a password there and enter something that's no one can guess. A longer password's better as long as you can remember it. Certainly don't enter ABC or 123 or ABC 123 or anything like that. They're nonsense passwords. Enter something decent. You know, if you're creating a backup of assignment work or something like that, and you thought other people might be able to access it, I'd be going for at least a 12-digit password. Okay, so, and then just click the OK button. You don't need to worry about changing any of the other settings. Just enter your password, make sure it's zip or whatever you want to select, and then go OK. Okay, so there it is there. Here's our backups. It's already given it a default name. I didn't change the name. So again, I'd probably change the name to to whatever the time is now, 12:35 p.m. I'm just making it up, of course. Oops. So pretending we're in 12:35. Okay, so that's the compressed file there. Okay, so if you open it, and okay, so I've double clicked it now, so it's just open in Windows Zip Manager. If I try and access any of those files now, it's going to ask me for the password. Okay, so that's good. You know you've got a password protected file then. If we open that file in WinZip, just go 7-zip and then open. So WinZip will open it, or sorry, 7-zip will open it. There the files are there, and if I try and extract any, again it'll ask me for the password. Okay, so we don't want to worry about that. Okay, so we've got a backup zip file. Now what do we do with that backup zip file? Well, copy it everywhere. Okay, upload it to your email and save it in your drafts folder on your email. Buy some little 4 gig USB drives, they're about $5 now. You know, buy 4 or 5 of them if you can, and copy your backups to all those files as well. How often should you keep backups? Depends on how much work you're doing. If you're working on an assignment and you've been doing hours and hours of work on it, keep a backup. When you do a few more hours of work on it, keep another backup. Okay, so you might be keeping multiple backups per day. Another good thing to do as well while you're working, let's say that's my assignment work that I've done so far, put a little version number in there, version 0.1, okay, and then copy it. So just right click on it and copy it, okay, and then give it another name, version 0.2, okay, and now open that file and start work on that one. And then when you've done a lot of work on that one, copy it again, make it version 0.3. Okay, and then not only are you keeping backups of your work in zip files, but you're keeping a version history as well. So if you lose any work, if you accidentally delete anything, if a file accidentally becomes corrupted, you've got backups. You can never lose work, okay? Or maybe not more than an hour's work anyway. And losing an hour's work is infinitely better than losing a week's work, okay? You'll cry if you lose a week's work. Okay, so I hope that was useful. Please keep lots of backups and keep your backups secure. And putting a password on them is a good step as well. Okay, so 7-zip's great, and it's free, no charge at all. So please go and keep backups. Hope that was useful.